Hi, I'm Christy, and today we're gonna make Gold Sunbeam Cake from an old recipe card out of this antique tin. It's part of our recipe tin project, and you might have seen some of those before on the 12 Tomatoes site. We did grape nuts custard, which was really popular, fruit cocktail cake, Vida Nelson's chocolate cake. There's a lot of treasures in here. When we originally got this recipe tin, it didn't have quite as many cards in it. We've added to it along the way. It came from an antique store originally, and I don't think it was one person's recipes. There's lots of different handwriting, little like brochures that aren't handwritten recipes at all. Like this one is called A Medley of Salads. It's not the salad that you might be used to today, like beet horseradish molds. I don't know about that. But there's some really fun stuff in here. A lot of them feature cream of mushroom or cream of chicken soup, but we won't be using any of that today. One of my favorite things from in here is this beautiful old paper. It's really faded now. This is the Vida Nelson's chocolate cake I was telling you about. The handwriting on these is lovely, but there is a suggestion in here to slice bananas crosswise, dip in mayonnaise, and then in chopped nuts, and serve on crisp lettuce leaves. And that comes from Mrs. Nellie Malloy. That's one I don't think I'll be trying. Today, Gold Sunbeam Cake sounds pretty good. Okay, so here's Gold Sunbeam Cake. It's written just on a little index card. The instructions are pretty basic. There's no name on it, and the ingredients are sort of listed in with the directions. So we'll see how it goes. So it says, Gold Sunbeam Cake, use a 10-inch tube pan, bake at 350 for about 1 hour, but check at 40 minutes. First step is to sift together 3 cups of flour, 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and half teaspoon salt. So I've already done that here. The next step is to beat 10 to 12 yolks in a large bowl. And that's hard to read. On 10, so I guess that means on high, for 6 minutes. I split the difference and I'm gonna use 11 yolks. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're gonna beat those on high for 6 minutes. It's been 6 minutes and we've got kind of a pale, lovely yellow color now. They're not particularly frothy or anything because it's just yolks, no white. Beat in gradually a scant 2 cups of sugar and beat for 2 minutes. Reduce speed, and then we add some extract. So let's go ahead and add that sugar. Okay, and then it calls for a teaspoon of vanilla and half teaspoon of lemon extract. So I guess that's what makes it a sunbeam cake. It has some sunny lemon flavor. Teaspoon of vanilla. I generally don't measure my vanilla, but we're staying true to the recipe card. So today I will. And a half teaspoon of lemon extract. Oops. All right, we'll mix those in. You can definitely smell the lemon. That smells really citrusy and nice. So now it is an even lighter yellow, and it's fluffed up a bit with the sugar. And it says to add 1 cup water, cold in parentheses, And then you sprinkle in the flour mixture and beat only enough to blend, about 2 minutes. Okay, so we'll add the water and then the flour. Okay, so after the addition of the water, it's pretty liquidy. I probably should have used the splash guard thing, so this might get messy. We'll see. Flour mixture, here we go. So this was 3 cups of flour, 2½ teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Sprinkle in flour mixture. Okay, I didn't make too big of a mess. Here we've got our tube pan. It doesn't say to grease it, but I went ahead and did that just in case we don't want to end up with a stuck-on cake. It's good. It's not too lemony. It's kind of, the batter tastes a little bit like just like a yellow cake with some extra lemon flavor. It's like a middle of the road thickness for cake batter. All right, we'll get that in there and then we'll put it in the oven. It says that it takes about an hour, but we'll check it at 40 minutes like the card says to do. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stick this in the oven and you'll see it when it's done. Okay, there's our Gold Sunbeam Cake. It looks good. It's very light in color. It smells just a little bit lemony. So we'll give it a try and see how it is. It doesn't say if you're supposed to let it cool on a rack or how long you want to leave it in the pan. So we'll just try and take it out now. I'll put it on this cake plate. Here we go. So far it doesn't want to come out. I'm gonna run a knife around the edge and hopefully it'll release then. This is Neville. Here goes nothing. Yep. Oh, there it goes. Oh no. I broke it a little bit. Sure. Not yet. So, hold on, sweetie. So, I'm just gonna try to patch it up. I think we'll dust it with some powdered sugar. And we'll make the best of it. Well, it just didn't, I guess I didn't grease the pan well enough. Whoops. Okay, I'll give you a bite in just a second. I'm just gonna try to. Okay, Ada, no crazy noise. Bummer. It wasn't the most graceful dusting of powdered sugar, but that'll do. All right, let's take a slice and see how it is. That is not the prettiest slice of cake I've ever made, but that's okay. Yes, you can try it. It's good. It's very lightly lemony. You're gonna scrub it with your hand. It's moist. One interesting thing is this didn't have any butter or oil in it. It's good. It could be a little more lemony, and I think a lemon glaze would be really good on it. So yeah, that is the Gold Sunbeam Cake. Happy cooking!